they're playing good baseball. No qualifiers. They're 15-14 under Kelly. Since he took over, they're a winning baseball team. There are no qualifiers. That's who they are right now. They're an entertaining team. They're a winning team. He should have been the manager from the start of the year, or when they really dug themselves a hole early, Ben Cherington should have fired Derek Shelton at least a couple of weeks before he did, and if he did, where would they be right now? But that's not the topic of discussion. The topic of discussion is, yes, 15-14 under Kelly. John Heyman, big-time baseball insider, tweeted out last night, quote, "The Pirates are showing serious improvement. Kelly already has earned an extension," end quote. So you got one of the biggest voices in all of Major League Baseball saying the Pirates should pay up. They should extend Don Kelly right now. Brian Reynolds, after the game, now bear with us here. This is a monologue from Brian Reynolds. I have never heard Brian Reynolds talk this much at one time. I have never heard Brian Reynolds praise anyone as much as he is praising Don Kelly here.
Yeah, he's just great. Everybody in here loves him, and he's fun to play for, so not much more you can ask.
Holy hell.
Man.
Wow, an expansive answer there from
that is big time.
Brian Reynolds.
Jeez.
Do you agree with John Heyman, Dorin? Is it time already to give Don Kelly an extension?
Absolutely.
Whoa!
I mean, think about where they were and what they had to do. They had to fire their manager because they were one of the worst teams in baseball. And you just said it. Fundamentally, they were one of the worst teams in baseball. Whenever you're thinking of pro baseball, you're thinking at least pro baseball players would do the fundamentals right to make it look like that they are a baseball team. And the Pirates couldn't do that for the last couple of years. It's been a long time. So not only did Don Kelly, bring them out of the ground from where they were at this year. I mean, this spans back years. Like he's rebuilt the Pirates' kind of perception a little bit of their team on the field for the past years of them getting driven into the ground and being a horrible bad news bears-ish type club. That's why. Because he's doing it in a short period of time. Like it hasn't been that many games. Clearly, as you just said, the record. It hasn't been that many games.
It's been exactly a month yesterday.
Exactly a month, and they look like night and day of a baseball team. And he's getting the most out of the players that Cherington has given him too. We talked about. I mean, you didn't get this guy, you didn't get that guy in the offseason, you didn't get this guy at the trade deadline. You got the Canarios of the world, you got the Tommy Phams of the world, you got all these guys that's like, all right, are these guys going to help you? Well, he's getting the most out of those guys.
Yeah,
that's a hard thing to do alongside of trying to get out of the dumps and play competitive baseball. He has done that in a month. So. I mean, literally, if he continues to just do this, which is, it's not the best in the world, it's average, yes, that's way better than it has been in the last how many years? Way better.
There's not much there I disagree with. The only thing I would disagree with is the main question. I'm not signing him to an extension right now. And the reason is we saw what happened when the Pirates did that with Derek Shelton. Derek Shelton had the Pirates out to that 20-8 start a couple of years ago. So that's 28 games, and he had won a lot more even than Don Kelly has in his 29 games. The Pirates came out of the chute as one of the best teams in baseball. They give him the contract. The terms are never released. We never got any clarity on it. All we knew is that they gave him an extension, and then it went to hell in a handbasket. And I'm not saying that would happen with Don Kelly. I am more than pleasantly surprised. I'm elated, actually, by how different the club looks under him as compared to Derek Shelton. It is night and day. But I'll wait till the end of the year. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to shout down anybody that wants to do it right now with Donnie Kelly. I think that it might actually lead the team to rally around him even more. I think they would celebrate that because, as Brian Reynolds said there, and I can't believe we even have any more time to talk this segment with how expansive he was, this club loves playing for Don Kelly. I would just wait until the end of the year, see where they all wind up.
And the only way I would wait to the end of the year, the reason why that I would wait to actually to the end of the year is because I want to tie him with a general manager. I want to tie him with a general manager that I think that could fit his style and what he wants to do as a manager. So that's why I would wait to the end of the year. Now I wouldn't be upset or anything if they did it now. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. But like, I would wait to the end of the year just so I could tie him with a different manager.
Yeah, at least
General manager.
Get the GM in here, get a look at the guy,
Yeah.
and make his own independent evaluation. That would make some sense. The Pirates were 12-26 under Derek Shelton. That is 12 wins in 38 games. The Pirates have 15 wins now in 29 games. That is a significant improvement. And we've talked, like you just did, about the holes in this roster. And there are still a ton of holes in this roster. The key was always going to be, can you win one-run games? Can you find a way to plate 4 or 5 runs a night, knowing that your starting pitching is really good? It's making the fundamental plays. It's laying down a bunt like we saw last night. It's throwing to the correct cutoff man. It's getting caught up in a rundown so that whenever you do make a mistake, the other runner can advance a base. It's hitting behind runners. It's hitting runs. It's thoughtfully stealing bases. It's bullpen management. And he hasn't been perfect from a bullpen management standpoint. You can criticize him for some of the stuff he did in the Padres series. I thought he was beautiful with what he did, though, in the Phillies series. And the Pirates bullpen all of a sudden has given up just 1 run during this 4-game winning streak in 15.1 innings. They have very quickly turned from a team that did all the little things wrong to a team that does more often than not the little things right.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to play pretty much perfect baseball when your roster is still as flawed as this one is. This is a really impressive managing job through 29 games. We can only go off of 29 games. Like, we can't. We have this body of work that we have to give an opinion on. And it's not even 30 games yet. It's just a full month. But so far, so damn good, man, for Don Kelly. Seriously, 15-14 isn't worth celebrating in the streets, but compared to what they were doing, it's a totally different baseball team. And they're fun to watch, and it's not an embarrassment. Because that's the other thing. Not only were they losing, but they were embarrassing themselves.
Right. I mean, and you got to look at like getting the most out of. We talk about getting the most out of the guys, and guys like Henry Davis. You're getting the most out of him, where he was a 1-1 pick, and now he's playing the best baseball he has in his career. Now maybe that was just timing and him having to mature a little bit, but I mean, even O'Neal Cruz to an effect, like he looks just even more comfortable than he did a month ago. That has to be. I'm going to give Don Kelly a little bit of credit for what O'Neal Cruz has done, at least in the outfield. I know at the plate that has nothing to do with Don Kelly this season, but in the outfield, he looks like a center fielder. He doesn't bat an eye anymore.
I saw a statistic yesterday that I don't know the time frame. I think it's like the last month of ball games that O'Neal Cruz is 3rd on the team in defensive runs saved. Like he's playing a good version of center field right now. Like, forget he's settled in, he looks comfortable. He's playing good defense.